I'm sure you've heard like all of this like before of like, you and Michael B has been like working with each other like multiple times. We talked about this at the junket and
Yep.
whatnot. But what I want to talk about is like, just like I think personally, like your relationship with Chadwick was just as strong, right? And like,
As strong as me and Mike's.
yeah, it was strong as you and Mike's. Like
It was different.
It was different,
Yeah.
right? And I felt that. I remember going to San Diego Comic-Con and you revealed the first trailer for Wakanda Forever.
Yep.
And the way you spoke about Chadwick was
Yep.
just so like it was so revered and so full of love. And
Yeah, yeah.
like, obviously like this is when we thought like he had another Black Panther on the way. Like this was the beginning of like another kind of relationship between you two.
Yeah.
And so like my question to you is just kind of like, one, do you have any like standout memories of like working with him?
Working with Chad?
Yeah, like working with Chad.
Man.
Yeah.
Thousands, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, thousands. What specifically you
just kind of like, do you have any moments like off of set, like, where you guys
like
just kind of like
not working?
Yeah, when you're not
out?
working, you're just hanging out, you're just kind of getting to know the man.
Yeah, bro. Like I mean, man, nothing that I can share, bro. Like in good conscience.
Yeah,
it's like
for sure.
cause he when we would link offset, it would be little life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like very heavy. I'll tell you this story.
Okay.
Cause this is one many people don't know. I've never talked about this. One of the last times we linked in person, we went and got some food in LA, and it was like after the press tour, and he was in really good spirits, feeling good, and bro, we just talked about everything, bro, like life and where things was at. His widow Simone is from the Bay Area. She's from Vallejo.
Okay.
So and Zenzi and I live in the Bay still. So we were talking about getting together out there, because he was gonna go up and see our family and stuff. And towards the end of the conversation, so I started talking to him about Panther 2.
Okay.
And what the story was gonna be, and I basically walked him through the whole plot.
Right.
And he was fired up about it, and really excited, and was saying that we laid the table the right way for that type of story.
Right.
And what happened with him of
course.
well known, and his producing partner and screenwriting partner and best friend is a guy named Logan Coles.
Okay.
And I got to know Logan through Chadwick, and Logan and I have gotten closer since his passing.
Yeah.
When I showed Simone the movie, I had to show Logan the movie and his wife too. Like this is Wakanda Forever.
Right.
And Logan was obviously emotional. We talked a little bit after. And bro, like some months later, bro, I get a text from Logan, man, and it's a video of Chadwick, and I open it up, man, and it's Chadwick in Mexico, at the pyramids, Tenochtitlan, the big pyramid.
Right.
Chad was an elite martial artist.
Yeah.
And he's doing all his workouts, and you can hear the Aztec flutes in the distance because that's where they sell the souvenirs.
Right.
But it's him doing this, and this was before AI videos. You know what I'm saying? So if I saw
You
it
would've
today,
clocked it. You
if I
would've
saw
been
it today, I'd have been like, yo, is this AI?
Yeah.
And I hit him back. I said, man, Logan, what is it? And he says, man, I just realized today that Chadwick took all of us on a trip to Mexico shortly after the film was done, at the end of the press tour and everything like that.
Right.
And they had a great time. And Logan said while they was touring the pyramids, Chadwick wanted to work out. So he just took that video. He said he didn't realize till after watching a movie that he was practicing. You know, he was out there getting ready for the script that I told him about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I told him about the idea, and he took his folks on a trip to Mexico City.
Right.
For them, they was on vacation. For him, he was prepping.
Yeah,
You know,
right. So you know? Wow.
So that's the type of guy he was, man.
Oh
Logan realized and sent that to me. You know, so I got a video of him in the you know, that's the closest thing I would have, you know.
Wow.
To what that initial script was.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's insane. Like you said, it's exactly what we talked about at the top of the pod, man.
Yeah.
It's like it's luck, it's destiny, it's kismet. It's just like, you know, it's kind of like all connected in a way. You know what I'm saying? And like thank you for sharing that with me, man. I know like that can't be easy. Like you know, I never had the pleasure of meeting like
Chadwick,
but just from his like, you know, just from his vibe, like this dude just had like a otherworldly vibe.
He's a different type of person, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like with him, with him, you know, Mike and I grew up together, bro. Chad I knew for a very brief moment in time.
Yeah.
Which is like an insane level of impact.
Right.
You know. Yeah, man. There's nobody like that too.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of Get Wrecked with Straw Hat Goofy. If you guys want to see some more movie talk, other clips, or even watch the full episode, make sure you hit the links in the bottom and also hit the playlist. Like, subscribe, and we'll talk about the next film.